Virgo, the virgin, the lyrical surgeon. Virgo rising. And then the sun and moon. 2024 insights and predictions. Yeah, man, Virgo. You know what's going on? Well, your sixth house. You're going to have some transformations to your work, service. Maybe you get a new pet. Pluto will be there January 20th. And then it will go back to your fifth house, September to November 19th. And then November 19th for the next 20 years. Virgo, there's going to be a lot going on. And this can really light you guys up in a way it's going to be deep. That eighth house, Aries North Node, Virgo risings, this is the year where you can really do well with emergency sun events. You could have great transformations, receive an inheritance, or possibly investigate the herbs and plant medicine or occult knowledge, astrology, tarot, human design, numerology. So this is going to be a fascinating year for you, Virgo, and we're going to break it all down. Virgo risings, 2024. Happy New Year, Virgo. Let's go check out what's going on for the mercurial one. And you know, the Mercury starts off in your fourth house in Sagittarius, along with Venus and Mars. A lot of things going on in your home and your emotional mind. Are you ready for a trip? Are you ready to move? Are you ready to start learning and expanding your mind and your home? Well, anything's possible for you, Virgo. And don't forget that Libra South Node in the second house can be some karmic fated things with your family, even increasing your self-worth. No energy vampires. And you want harmony and peace this year, Virgo. You definitely want it. All right? That's all on the agenda for you. Bigeastrology. Peace.
Yo, bigeastrology. Virgo rising 2024. Go Virgo, go Virgo, go Virgo. Yeah, man. One of my sons is a Virgo rising. All right, let me put that down on the ground there. Okay. So, that's what it is. You mercurial people. This is for 2024 insights and predictions for Virgo rising signs, suns, and moons. Okay? All depends on what you're working with, what you're rocking with. You know what I'm saying? Virgo and Hizzy. So, bigeastrology. Happy New Year, Virgo. The year starts off with the moon in your ascendant and the true black moon Lilith and Juno. So it's about self-love, which can be hard for Virgos because you're so nitpicky, analytical, critical. If you got nothing else from this, pause it right now, like, share, and subscribe. But please, Virgo risings, retire from negative self-talk. Muy importante. All right? And I told you I got a Gemini, a Virgo rising, I got a Taurus, a Sag, a Capricorn. These are all the immediate family members. And of course me, the Scorpio rising. So we'll get to it. So, everything's starting off in your fourth house. Mercury stations direct on January 1st. Venus and Mars are there. And, you're doing the dance of Pluto leaving your fifth house, going to the sixth house, all the way to September. And that's January 20th. So this can lift up things around your creativity and your hobbies and get you ready for high school. Yeah, my son's getting ready for high school next year. So this could be really interesting for you guys to kind of start off and spark off 2024 in a good way. And then remember, it'll go back to the fifth house for you guys, September to November 19th through election day. And then it will be back in your sixth house. It's going to bring a lot of changes to your work, your service, humanity, maybe magnifying things about, changing your health, your daily routine. And even more importantly, Virgo risings, could be a chance where maybe you heal, save, or adopt, or even buy a new pet. Okay? Towards the end of the month of January, you have the full moon in your 12th house. I think it's January 25th. And this will really highlight some things in your subconscious mind, bringing out some of those hidden talents of creativity. and really allowing you to focus, and maybe, just maybe, you'll start a dream book this year, Virgo rising. Okay. That is something that I wish for you. Now, listen, the holiday sale goes to January 1st at midnight. So email me directly, bigeastrology@gmail.com, or check out my website, sign up for the newsletter or purchase services there as well if it's not a sale at bigeastrology.com. And we're going to go check out your chart, Virgo rising, but I got to tell you, you're going to really see some interesting changes, obviously, with the eighth house, the Aries North Node, where you may not only receive an inheritance, but you may initiate some things around herbs or plant medicine or dealing with emergencies. If you're a doctor, this is really a great placement for you, Virgo risings, in terms of handling emergencies or exploring, the really psychology, transformations, the thin veil between death and rebirth. And that Libra South Node in your second house, you really want harmony and peace. You got to work on the self-love and no energy vampires, right? Obviously, your seventh house, the Saturn and Neptune, really does speak to really getting organized and disciplined and having healthy boundaries, so you don't just have anybody in relationships, marriages, or business partnerships with you. Okay, that you've got to, even with your partner or other half, even friends, do something that is with compassion, empathy, and spiritual practices. Okay. And you got to consider, with Jupiter leaving your ninth after May 25th, which can still bring a lot of blessings to you, Jupiter and Uranus in the ninth house, and maybe a sudden vacation or learning something, going back to college. Jupiter in your 10th house for your career or workplace and work environment, legacy, public image, May 25th all the way to end of May, early June next year of 25. Well, Virgo rising, you can definitely get an upgrade in your career, improve the relationship with your father. At the same time, build on leaving a legacy or maybe get a raise or promotion at work. So we'll see how this all goes. Hopefully, some positive energies came through the end of December with the Cancer full moon in your 11th house, maybe even solidifying the friendships and the support network that people have got your back, or it illuminates that maybe some of the support groups that you're part of maybe not be so supportive. But Virgo rising, let's get to the chart and check out 2024 insights and predictions for Virgo the Virgin, the lyrical surgeon. Lyrically, I'm splurging. You know what it is. Biggie Astrology. Pew. All right, Virgo, let's check it out. 2024. Happy New Year. I know Virgo risings, you guys, look, the Juno, the moon, the Lilith on the ascendant. You could be very instinctual starting off in January, right? Obviously, with that Lilith kind of opposing the, I would say the moon and the Lilith are getting close to opposing the Neptune and the Juno. So make sure you're being practical and realistic and not idealistic or dreamy about relationships or even business partnerships starting off the year. And the Libra South Node, we have March 25th, okay, and April 8th. So from your second to eighth house, this could be a year of some karmic fated events around your wealth and money, okay? And really spiritually choosing things that are bringing you harmony, peace, and balance for your work, and then really increasing your values and self-love. If someone's not on your side or on your team, Virgo risings, then you gotta X them out. Be like, yo, get the X. Des Bryant and DMX, X them out. I definitely think starting off with Ceres and Venus in the home, there's this energy with the Sag and Mars where you really may want to redecorate your bedroom, make it a little bit more colorful or brighter. Maybe, bring in some artifacts from other lands. I know my son, he got some stuff from his grandma from the trip to Egypt. So that's very fitting. Mars Sagittarius, fourth house, right? So I think that's really good. Virgo rising is definitely like culture in their home. The sun and Pluto are there as we start the year. And understand this Pluto in the 29th degree, it may even start to get you to look at ancient history and see some of the deceptions and lies from the systems, structures, and governments. Okay. Now, when we're looking up top here, your outer world energy, obviously we spoke about this Uranus Jupiter in Taurus, and having the Jupiter there. Remember, early May, you're going to have that conjunction of Jupiter Uranus, or around April 20th, I believe. So there can definitely be some fortune and luck that comes your way with a trip or a learning opportunity, or you may be, getting downloads about your beliefs and philosophies. And some of you Virgo rising, especially 32, 44, 56, maybe you're like, you know what? I want to go back to school, or I want to write a book. Okay, mira, escribe. Now, you're dealing with this Pluto going into your sixth house of health. The one thing I'll say for you guys, you definitely want to watch your calves, your shins. Virgo risings have been dealing with shin pain, ankle, Achilles tendon. So just be mindful for that, playing sports this year and dealing with that. Maybe you get a reprieve September to November, and the first, 19, 20 days of January. But most part of the year, Aquarius in your sixth house, it could magnify and transform. Even, you may decide that you're really looking to have liberation and freedom around your job, your work, your service, humanity. Maybe you start a unique exercise program, start doing cold showers or, ice tub baths to activate the liver. That stuff really works and helps. So Virgo, be inquisitive. Don't forget that we're going to see September 17th, on your ascendant, you will have the partial lunar eclipse. And then October 2nd, in Libra, the solar eclipse, right? We have the March 25th and April 8th, and then the September 17th and October 2nd. September 17th is going to be on your ascendant. Okay. So that should be really interesting, in terms of having that, Virgo, I guess the Pisces full moon. Yeah, that should be the Pisces full moon. So the October new moon, the second, well, that's going to be in your second house. So it could be some new beginnings around work, or really tapping in through grounding and meditation and breath work, higher peace and fairness and harmony, and making things aesthetically beautiful to really value yourself and increase your self-worth. So Virgos, this year, 2024, you can reconnect with some family members. You may really increase your self-worth. You're not going to have anyone value you inappropriately or less than you deserve. You can definitely explore astrology, the occult knowledge, herbs, plants, medicine, get an inheritance. This is great for even healing your inner child, right? Any type of trauma, sex, abuse, control, manipulation, and also really being initiative and asserting to investigate things about, IRS, taxes, resources, soul merging. And maybe Virgo risings, you meet a nice Aries sun moon rising that's physically or sexually attracted to you. All right. But overall, Virgo risings, this is a good year with this Jupiter coming in your 10th house for a full year. This is where you can upgrade, get the bag, make some money. So look for that Jupiter, to really even enhance the relationship with your father, legacy, and public image. Okay. And the friends, I think that there's definitely going to be that need for the Cancer new moon, where you might want to reestablish your social networks and groups, and even over the internet, and really tap in this summer to exploring esoteric knowledge, astrology, the aliens. Overall, Virgo risings, deep introspection and opportunities for new jobs, financial growth, and really exploring ancient wisdom and esoteric knowledge. So, and maybe a new health plan, new health plan, new pet, a new you, Virgo the Virgin. All right. 2024. Virgo, do you want some more? Biggie Astrology. Yeah, Biggie Astrology in the house, Virgo in the house. You know, Virgo, rising, sun, moon. Hey, some of that was for me. I'm a Virgo sun. But mainly I would look at the rising sign first. And I really hope that you explore things in the reprogramming the subconscious mind, right? With the Pluto being in your sixth house for the next 20 years, this year from, January 20th to September, and then after that, November 19th on, you're going to have an opportunity to see, what's going on in sort of your work, service, daily routine compared to the private 12th house, the subconscious mind, your isolation, your bedroom, and really think about how you want to prepare in private to show up for your daily health and workout and running your errands in your local community, which we see in the sixth house along with health. Now, you can definitely be open to learning insight and gaining knowledge about your health and doing different things, getting your blueberries, your cucumbers, your cayenne pepper. You may want to be vegetarian or vegan, but no plant-based fake meat stuff, more fruits and vegetables, and eliminate the starches. Okay, healthy nuts, watch out for the lectins. But Virgo, you are health conscious, and starting off the year with the Lilith in your first house at the Virgo moon, you're going to be focused on how you eat and your intuition, your instincts, your body, your health, your family. Virgo risings, slow down, chill out, connect with your family, but also your I am energy, improving and working on yourself. All right? Happy New Year. And I hope, Virgo, you enjoy 2024, and make sure you reach out to me for the holiday sale, which ends January 1st at midnight, or any birth charts, bigeastrology.com. Obviously, the end of August into September, your birth chart sale will come back around 9.5 months from now. But throughout the year, I hope you join me. Cancer, 11th house, astrology, family, my 11th house crew, Virgo risings. You should definitely join Astrological Coffee Talk with Eric, January 20th, 11 a.m. Eastern, 2 hours, only $20 over Zoom. You can pay Cash App, $T2UC, or PayPal, tailored to you coaching at gmail.com. And soon I'm going to try to transfer everything over to Big E, so it's all streamlined. But Happy New Year, Virgo. All right? Virgo the Virgin. Yeah, man. Mercurial. Remember, it's about service to humanity, the wheat and the medicine. Go get them, Virgo. It's your year. Peace.